All right, guys, welcome everyone. Today we are having an exclusive webinar with the experts from Expatrio. We will be having Dominic with us, who is the co-founder and managing director on Expatrio. So this is going to be a very fun and exhaustive webinar, so that like whatever kind of questions you have, we are going to address them. Also, there were a lot of students figuring out like if they have to start paying the health insurance premiums right away or like later. All of those kind of things we are going to discuss in this webinar. I'm going to take you to Dominic, and he's going to give some introduction, and then we will jump towards the questions. All right, welcome Dominic.
Hello guys, thanks Bharat for the nice introduction. Yeah, to share some words about me. I'm, as Bharat already said, I'm the co-founder of Expatrio. We founded the company 2017, and yeah, for me it's super interesting to help you to share current thoughts, especially in this special times. And yeah, as said, I'm super happy to be here. At Expatrio, I'm especially working on the business development team. So this is exactly why we discussed today, because for us it's super important to help you guys as international students, maybe some workers on the whole process to relocate to Germany. And as you know, we provide a fully digital, trustworthy, and straight to the point service to ensure that relocation in Germany is seamless for everyone who comes to Germany.
Absolutely. Well, Dom, I know, like, this is, for example, a tough time for everybody. Like, how are things with Expatrio? So, like, have there been some kind of like troubles, or like, how are you taking care of them?
Yeah, as people are not allowed to come to Germany, and we have the lockdown, a worldwide lockdown. First of all, I would hopefully say that every one of you guys is or safe, family is healthy. This is currently the most important thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Business-wise, as said, so people are not allowed to come to Germany currently. Lucky us, we are allowed to leave already the houses. We can buy stuff and so on. But I'm really looking forward to see all of you guys in Germany and not staying abroad, because I guess we need the exchange to grow together, to have a good time together. Yeah,
Absolutely.
this
Yeah.
is how it looks like currently.
Right, Dom. So because like a lot of our community members have been like using Expatrio for the entire value package, and especially for the health insurance and the blocked account part. So recently, like there were these kind of confusions going around in the group that they don't know when to start paying the health insurance premium and so on. And could you like elaborate on it a bit?
Yeah, of course. So this was also for us a bit confusing, to be honest, because we are in a quite big exchange with Techniker Krankenkasse, but as you know, we have more than 100 public health insurance fund in Germany, and everyone is guided by the so-called GKV Spitzenverband. It's a national association for statutory health insurance funds, and they have taken a very central role in the German healthcare system. So they told Techniker Krankenkasse and all the other public health insurance funds in a statement, and I will quickly show you the statement to make it very transparent. Some of you already maybe received this. So hopefully everyone can see it now.
Right. Yeah.
So it was here. Can everyone see it?
Yes, they can.
Okay, so as you can see, this was the kind of a newsletter from the 2020 302, and they sent it on the 9th of April. And there was exactly the question how international students who are currently staying at home. So for most of you who are staying in India and can't leave the country, can't enter Germany, but try to enroll. And there were many discussions, and at the end, there was kind of a decision, and the decision said that people who will stay abroad, who will participate on online courses, that they do have to pay for the insurance, for the public insurance. Other than that, they wouldn't be able to register, to enroll, which means not able to study in Germany. So we had many discussions also with TK workers on campus who told us, hey, how we should do it, because how people can activate an account from abroad. So how you guys, for example, transfer money to Germany. In general, we have a so-called SEPA mandate, which means Techniker Krankenkasse will directly withdraw the money from your account. So this doesn't work if you are using an Indian bank account, for example, because we do not have SEPA agreements. So we said, okay, in cases like this, we will try to transfer the money on a cheap way from India to Techniker Krankenkasse. But at the end, it doesn't make sense, to be honest. So we had to explain a lot of things. We tried also to keep the channel as small as we could, also as digital as we could. So as said, we were in a big discussion and exchange with Techniker Krankenkasse. And then we received this letter, this official Techniker Krankenkasse letter, which told you, you have to pay the insurance. Thought you are in India, you can't use it in India, but you have to pay 103 to 105 euro. Many people got confused. We also received a lot of questions from the students, not only from India, from everywhere around the world. And we had to explain this. As said, I was a student in Korea, and I would also ask those questions: why I have to pay for an insurance once I can't use it.
Right.
So yesterday, and these are the good news, we received an official letter from the association, so from the GKV Spitzenverband in Germany, so the National Association of Statutory Health Insurance Funds. And they told us here's it in a very short version, and of course we are in Germany, so that's not translated till now. Studierende aus dem außervertraglichen Ausland, einen rein virtuellen durchgeführten Studiengängen, sind grundsätzlich nicht in die Versicherungspflicht für Studierende in der gesetzlichen Krankenversicherung einbezogen. What does it mean? Very short, you do not have to pay for the public insurance as long as you are not in Germany, and this is very important, as long as you participating on these online courses. Of course, once you arrive in Germany, you have to pay for the insurance, but you do not have to pay back. Let's say your semester started already in March, you will arrive in August. You do not have to pay for the months beginning of March. Sorry. Of course, and this is a thing you also need to understand. Maybe there will come changes again. We decided to be very transparent to you guys, sharing all the official information we receive from those associations to make the process very transparent, as said, and that everyone knows, okay, what is the current situation. And of course, I'm super sorry for this confusion and at all ends, but this is a thing we have to play and follow the rules, and these are governmental rules. And as said, I'm super happy that you guys do not have to pay for an insurance you can't use. So this is very important to let you know.
Mm-hmm. So Dom, there like just somebody asking a question, which is that trending 1-2 is saying as our exams are in July and probably thinking to reach Germany by July, so the insurance shall be activated from July or the end of the semester, that is October.
So personally, I would say as you arrive in, or if you arrive in Germany from this state, you have to pay the insurance. But as said, this is not crystal clear. So we will stay in contact with the with Techniker Krankenkasse, and if we have clear answers to those questions, Bharat will share this for you. We will also send out specific emails to all of our customers already. But if you are not a customer till now, if you did not use Expatrio till now, Bharat for sure will also inform you to make this process crystal clear.
Right. Yeah. And Shelly Mahendrita is asking, is this also valid for students who are not enrolling in the first semester but are in the later semester of the studies?
Yeah, of course. So if let's say first semester is more or less skipped as an online course, and then the person will come to the second semester here in Germany and would be physically here in Germany, of course, then you have to enroll and you have to pay for the Techniker Krankenkasse.
Right.
Just a few informations about TK. We also received very good news for you as an international student. I will also quickly tell you and quickly show you, because TK got awarded again as, let's see it, as the best health insurance fund for students, and this is we just received a few days ago. So it's always a very good decision to apply for Techniker Krankenkasse. If you use it, or if you apply with Expatrio, you will receive all the necessary documents super fast, within hours, and then more or less everything is set it up till the day you come to Germany, and then you just need to activate your health insurance here. I can later on also explain how this works if you are interested.
Now, Dom, one guy, Haseen Ahmed, is asking, so do we need to send any correspondence address to TK right now? They were asking address previously to activate it.
So to be honest, I would do this. You can always send all your information to service at tk.de. Quickly check if this is right. Yeah, service at tk.de. And also, if you have some questions, they will help you. It's also an international team who will help you, and everyone now knows how to deal with the current situation.
Now, Tom, I think this is also a relevant question. Swapnil Yenpure is asking, my enrolled date is 15th March. From March till June, total health insurance premium is going to be 416 euros. So do I need to pay only premium from July or from March?
He is already in Germany, or
right? So no, he's
online course.
He's doing the online course. He's coming in July, so he enrolled in this semester.
This is a good question. So in those specific cases, please contact TK directly. I won't give you wrong information. And as said, so maybe they will also be little changes in the next days. It makes always sense to contact your university, because they are also in the process, and Techniker Krankenkasse to make it super clear for everyone. As soon as we have crystal clear answers, as said, right, I'm super happy to share this. But currently it's like, not crystal clear. And as said, this is I won't share total wrong information.
Right. Yeah, guys, so this is like generally right now a developing situation. Like you've seen previously, it was a different guideline which was sent to everybody, and now it's different. So it's highly likely in the next few weeks they are going to like kind of go into the details of all of these different kind of scenarios. Or for example, if you're in fourth semester in a public German university, but you're stranded in India or some other kind of country, then do you have to pay the health insurance premiums or not? All of those kind of details we are going to get in the next few weeks, and as soon as we receive it, of course, then we will be able to share it with you further. Right, and of course, there's more questions
So
just along the
I can quickly
right.
answer the I will give you the current
Yes.
situation regarding those the question you asked me. So if a student participated virtually at the university, and the person is allowed to arrive during the semester to Germany, then, but this is, as said, it's a current situation, then the enrollment day would be necessary and would be count the beginning of the insurance, which means exactly what you asked, Bharat. So if the person came on the 15th, and maybe will arrive here at the 1st of August, then you have to pay the premium for all the months. But as said, this is the current situation. We will update you as soon as we have more detailed information.
And Dom, one guy is asking, I just wanted to know if someone with pre-existing chronic diseases can get public health insurance.
And this is a big advantage to use a public health insurance. If you have pre-sickness and whatever, it's covered. In, let's say, a person with cancer try to apply for private insurance, it could work, but it would be super expensive. As it is mandatory to be insured in Germany, it wouldn't be a problem to use a public health insurance. So this is why we also highly recommend using Techniker Krankenkasse, for example.
Right. Now, Ashika is saying, I wrote to my university yesterday and I got a reply today stating that the health insurance is mandatory, irrespective of where we are currently placed. Now, is this change of not paying the insurance premiums applicable to all universities?
So as the National Association of Statutory Health Insurance Funds sent out the news, I would say, yes, this is the current situation. So you do not have to pay. But this exactly shows the current situation. There is a bottleneck of information, and people will receive outdated information. And this is why it's so complicated currently to be super transparent and to have everyone in the same boat to understand, okay, this is what currently happened. So I will send Bharat this letter here from the National Association, and maybe you can send it to university and ask for clarification. So you can tell, hey, this is an official letter, send it out yesterday, and maybe this will also help the universities for more clarification. But maybe, and this is a thing I can't say, maybe some universities are allowed or able to handle the situation in a different way. So for this, please clarify with the university.
Right. So like here, for example, I'll just repeat real quick for students who are asking about this situation where they're already enrolled. Let's say they enrolled in winter semester 2019. So guys, we are going to get more details about it in the next few weeks. So we will be able to share you the official guidelines as soon as we receive it. Of course, right now it would be easy to say yeah, of course you don't have to pay or anything, but then it doesn't make sense unless we have the official guidelines. Once we have it, we will share it with you in the group, and I think then we have clear-cut instructions on where you guys stand in this scenario. All right, Dom. So there's another question so why should we choose TK over other public health insurances?
Yeah, as I already showed you, I can quickly open this again. I will. Show you. So as said, they got awarded as the best health insurance fund for students, and the price is also quite cheap to compared to other providers, which means TK is 103 up to 105 euro, and there are other participants in the market who are more expensive than you. And I know, as I was also a student, students are super price sensitive. This is why we tell and recommend Techniker Krankenkasse. They also, and this is big advantage. They are super technical. So what they are setting up currently is English language app, which is also super nice. So you can use your phone and update necessary information to Techniker Krankenkasse. You do not have to send it to Techniker Krankenkasse via email anymore. So they're getting more and more digital. Also with us, so we have a direct connection to them. We are able to send documents directly to them, and this is why I highly recommend Techniker Krankenkasse.
And Dom, another quick question. Sochit is asking, Bharat, Expatrio gave us 30th May as a deadline to reply via email, accepting to pay the premium to TK. Can you please address this? Yeah.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Right. So it is Expatrio gave us 30th May as deadline to reply via email, accepting to pay the premium to TK. Please address.
Yeah, this was the last email we sent out,
right.
Including the old information. So all of you will receive a new email latest on Monday. We are currently preparing, but we are also waiting what maybe tomorrow will be changed from the association here. But all of you will receive an updated email. All of our customers will receive an updated email, also with the new guideline what exactly to do.
Now, Dom, because of course many of the students have taken the value package. Would you like to go into a bit more detail about the benefits of the value package of the students who will also be coming in the next intake?
Yeah, sure. I can quickly give some information about the value package. So why we are offering the value package. So at first, as an international student, as a non-EU student, it is necessary to deal with visa requirements. So every one of you, more or less every one of you need a blocked account, for example, to prove that you have enough money to survive in Germany. This 853 euros. This is currently the amount. Also, the Federal Foreign Office is recommended. Then you have to have incoming insurance here in Germany. It's also necessary to receive your visa because the first days you are coming to Germany, so from your arrival date, you are not able to cover by Techniker Krankenkasse, for example, because you are not enrolled as a student. So let's say you will arrive on the 15th of September and your university will start on the 1st of October. You need a coverage for this gap. And this is why we, for example, are working with Dr. Walter to make sure that there is no insurance gap, that you are on the safe side, and that the most important requirements for your visa are already fulfilled, which is the blocked account and the private or incoming insurance. But of course, we also decided to think about, okay, what is also necessary once people are coming to Germany, because I would say most of you are young and never dealt how insurance works, how to open a bank account maybe, and then you come to German and it's a new language. Things are getting maybe complicated, and this is why we also said, okay, we have to make it seamless as possible, and that's why we also said it would be helpful to have also a bank account, which you can already open from abroad. We are working with Moniz together. I remember, Mara, you and Tim, my co-founder, already explained how Moniz works, for example. So this is the only bank you will find which allows you to open your bank account already from abroad. So you will also save time. This is also important because as you come to Germany, I'm pretty sure not everyone is bringing cash money with you. This is a thing, just side note for everyone. I can highly, highly recommend this to have some cash in your pocket to survive the first 2 weeks maybe in Germany. Barat, but you also made the experience coming to Germany. I guess it's super necessary to have some cash money here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's super important. And Dom, like for example, these AIESEC cards, what are the benefits of it generally? Because you have also included in the value package, and I think,
exactly.
Yeah, if students know about it, that would be like super nice.
Yeah, sure. So AIESEC card is used especially from Erasmus students. So if you're traveling around Europe, you have discounts. You can go in restaurants and you have a discount. You can play bowling, for example, and there's a discount. And we said, okay, for us it's super important that the non-use are equalized with the Erasmus students, and that's why we decided to offer this this card for free. How it worked? As soon as you activated your Techniker Krankenkasse, and this is the most important thing, you have to activate the TK. We will receive the information that your insurance is activated, and then we send this information to AIESEC. They will inform you that you are part of the AIESEC community, and then you will receive a card from them. This is how it works.
All right, that sounds good. Now, one person is asking how drastic is the difference of public health insurance premiums below the age of 30 and above the age of 30?
So for students, the system is completely different. So students, as said, it's 103 to 105 euro. And then it depends. If you are over 30, it's super hard to become a member in the public health insurance, especially for non-use. So it's more or less impossible. The premium in general is you have to pay 7% of your income, which you will receive as a worker, and TK not TK, the company will also pay 50% of this, and then there is additional fees you have to pay, and this is at Techniker Krankenkasse currently it's if I'm right, I guess it's 0.7%, and this amount you also have to pay. So you will pay 7.7 in this example, and the other insurance will pay a bit more. It's 7.3 if I guess 7.3. So this is maybe the major difference. So and then you can think about how much money you will maybe earn. So let's say you have maybe 3,000 euro salary, then you have to pay something around 250 euro maybe for your, or maybe 300 euro for your insurance. If this is necessary for you, I can also send a link to Barat where you exactly can count how much you have to pay for this as a worker, for example.
All right.
But for a student, it's super cheap. You have the full service as general worker, but you pay definitely less.
Okay. And Dom, one more important question here. Trending12 is asking one more thing. Can we activate our blocked accounts now, having our virtual classes back in India?
So the question is why you would like to activate your account once you are in India. So
Yeah, Dom.
This is the question.
The issue with many students is like they are like kind of like stuck in the entire like lease, the rental leases. So like they have to like somehow like transfer the money, but like from what I can guess is like as long as you don't have this Anmeldung, like you cannot really like activate it, or
Exactly. The process didn't change. You have to be here in Germany to activate your blocked account. What we did is we store the money on our blocked account and not charging any additional fees, for example. So the account will be activated, and from this date you have to pay the monthly fees once you activate your account. But it doesn't work that you will receive now money to India from the German blocked account. So this money is still blocked, unfortunately. But this is also not our personal decision. You can always try to close your blocked account and receive the money back. This is a thing you have to think about. If you can survive without the money in your blocked account, let's store it there. Let's stay it in the account. We will take care of this. If you really need the money, as said, you have to close your account.
okay, right? So like, but like closing the account is a possibility in case like students don't get the visa, or maybe like the universities don't defer their admit for the next intake and so on.
Yeah, as always, exactly. You will also find a nice section about this if you take a look in our FAQs. Maybe Barrett, you can open our
Yes.
FAQs quickly.
I've done that here on the screen. We can see the FAQs. And then we have COVID-19, Expatrio, value package, blocked account, health insurance, and additional offers.
Exactly. And if you open the blocked account,
right,
there you will see a huge section, blocked account or general information about the blocked account opening, blocked account activation, and we are talking about the blocked account closing. And there, if you open this, you will see what happens to my blocked account if my visa gets rejected.
Yeah.
Or I have to withdraw my visa application. What do I have to do? And then there is also, and this is in the Corona field, how to deal with the current situation. As said, we are not able just to open the blocked account once you guys are still in India. But here in our FAQs, you will find detailed information for, I would say, 95% of all the questions you will ask today.
Right. Yeah. And Dom, now somebody is asking, like, I think this is an interesting question. I'm enrolled in the university from 15th March. My university and TK also said that insurance activation is not necessary if I'm in India. Will I get my blocked account money from March, as TK also starts the same? For example, if he comes in October, will he get all the money from March till October transferred in the account, or will it still be like 853?
It depends on the visa. So currently, I'm pretty sure your visa would be activated around maybe beginning of March. So in general, we are able to transfer money back for 2 up to 3 months. But that's it. So you wouldn't receive in this case 6 times the 853 euro. But maybe you also have to apply for a new visa. I guess this is also currently a big question mark. No one can really answer how this will work, because maybe your visa already expired, and then you are again not allowed to come to Germany, which means you have to apply for a new visa. So yeah, as said, these are super interesting questions,
Right.
Yeah, it's for everyone really necessary to be transparent and find the right information about this.
All right. Yeah. So Swapnil, I just want to like repeat that again. So if you're in the summer semester, like you don't have to pay the insurance premiums for the summer semester, and it will also like not pile up most probably. Like the final guidelines we are still going to receive, and then I'll share the final things in the Facebook group. So and on the other hand, if you have for example, you know, you can always get the money transferred for the 2-3 months back, like Dom said. So these kind of like questions will definitely like address further now, but like so far it doesn't it's highly unlikely that it is going to pile up and you have to pay everything at once, because yeah, like the tech these Krankenkasse, they also understand, like, you know, students don't have so much money that you pile up the entire insurance premiums and you have to pay now. According to the new guidelines, you don't have to pay for the summer semester.
The good thing is, as said, we are currently also thinking how we can support this transfers to Techniker Krankenkasse, for example. So it would be possible that people transfer the money to Techniker Krankenkasse, for example, like parents or someone else. In this case, we will also give you an update once this is also crystal clear how it works. Because as said, no one really knows how long COVID maybe will be part of our life. But maybe people will be able to come to Germany in this year, and then we need specific information also for the transfer, and we need digital solutions. And this is what we are currently setting up together with TK, especially for the payments. Let's see how it looks like at the end, if this works. But if you don't try, you never will figure it out. So this is what we're currently doing to make your life again easier in a hard and tough time.
Now, Dom, Priyanka is asking, from what date do premiums start getting deducted? From date of enrollment or date of arrival in Germany?
In general, it's the date of the enrollment. As said, the date of arrival could be 2 weeks before, and then you are not able to activate your public health insurance because you are not an official student in Germany. So you need the enrollment to activate the health insurance funds. During this time, you can use, as said, the incoming insurance with Dr. Walter, for example. This is a product you will also receive when you apply with our value package.
And Dom, I heard, actually, I was just like looking around the Facebook group, so many people are also like concerned that right now the entire economic crisis is going to come and we have blocked our money and everything. So like how safe are the blocked accounts?
Yeah, super safe. It's still your money, so no one can take it. You guys can take it if you ask that we should send the money back, but it's stored, so don't worry about your money.
Right.
This is still your money, and you will receive this for 100%.
Yes. And Dom, is it like the same story that like, is this money also like lent out, like banks generally do, like lend out their money, or is it like some special regulation by the German government that they cannot use the money from the Sperrkonto?
No, they can't use it. So as said, it's blocked, and a blocked account is very special. So you receive as a bank the money, and we, for example, we store it in the digital account, so that we are able to transfer the money always back to you in a super easy way. And as said, I can't say, hey, looks nice, and let's transfer the money to anyone else. That doesn't work. So don't worry. As said, the money is in your personal account, and this money will store there, and you are the only person who will receive it. The only thing that the other person will receive it is we receive a closing order, which is official, stated by the government, and we transfer the money back to the sender's account, for example. In your case, maybe parents' account or whatever. So as said, you are also not able to say Christmas is maybe coming or whatever. I would like to withdraw 2,000 euro from this account. That also doesn't work. So it's very strict, very clear. You will receive 853 euros monthly wise to your German bank account, which you open, or to the Moniz account, which you can open with us.
And Dom, just another quick question. So Nikhil is asking, do students have to pay health insurance at the time of internship while they're doing their masters or bachelors?
Internship, then it's a different story. Then you would be not enrolled as a student. Maybe it depends how much money you will receive. So if you receive more than 850 euro, then it's a different situation. Then your premium would also increase because then you would be an employee, and then the health insurance situation looks different. If you're able to apply just as a student, working student, for example, then could be different. But this is also a thing. Your employee is dealing directly with TK, and they clarify exactly those things. How much you have to pay, for example.
Right. All right. That sounds good. And Dom, like there are also like some rumors that the blocked account amount is going up to 930 euros or something.
It's the current blocked account amount is dealing with the so-called BAföG here in Germany, and the highest amount of BAföG is quite similar. The highest amount you have to pay for the blocked account, and if BAföG will increase, of course the blocked amount will also increase. But don't forget, it's still your money. I know it's hard to send more or less 12,000 euro to Germany, and you do not have access to this money at all.
Yeah.
But don't forget, you will receive this money monthly wise back, and you can make sure that you can survive here in Germany. And this is really important. The price or the amount people need to pay is kind of an average pricing in Germany. And as you know, Munich, Hamburg, you live there, Hamburg, Bremen, here Berlin, you will have super expensive cities where you maybe also need to work part-time to have a nice student life, because it's also important to enjoy the exchange a bit. I can tell you, I studied in Korea, so it is important to enjoy your life also. But maybe this will happen, but then we will inform you, and then you will, as we had this last year already, in an overnight decision, more or less, everyone got the information. Blocked account is not anymore 720 euro; it's 853 euro. But you also made a video about this. Was also the first time how to deal with this, how or what to tell people. They already applied, but they will arrive in 3 months. We will also, if this will happen again, we have a solution already. We can increase our amount very easy. If you need to have to pay additional money, you can easily transfer this to us. So don't worry about this. But of course, it can happen.
Right. Sounds not nice. I mean, it's always like a very difficult situation whenever these things go up, because right now, like, I think for a lot of students, Germany was such a fun, like, it still is like a study destination, because like you can get your master's degree from a nice developed country for so cheap. But let's hope like they don't increase. But I feel like with this entire like crisis happening, it might even be a case that we might see in the yeah next upcoming
Let's
time. Yeah.
let's see. But I guess what you also can see that Germany is dealing quite good with the current situation. So you will come to a country with a super healthcare system, and this is also important, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And Dom, I think this is one, I think, more important question that we can take, which is the incoming travel insurance Dr. Walters was issued according to the initial date of travel. But now, since our travel is postponed, will it be given with new dates?
Yeah, we can update this.
Okay, sounds good.
Sure.
Right.
There's also an article in our FAQs about this. So
Let's
if you
show
go
that
back
real quick.
and open
Then we go to
health insurance,
right.
and then there's a question: how can I change the data on my insurance certificates for Dr. Walter?
All right. I think it must be. This is entire part for TK, but I think like this will definitely be there somewhere if you take a look.
No, it's health insurance, and then on the left side, private health insurance, Dr. Walter.
Right here.
So
Public
there you
again.
will find.
All right, yeah, but I'll like post the link afterwards. That shouldn't be a big
Yeah.
issue. Yeah.
No,
Right.
exactly, but
Found it. How can I change the data on my insurance certificates for Dr. Walter? Okay, now we have it.
yeah, as said, all of us, all of the companies dealing with international students currently are we have to be a bit flexible currently because, as said, no one was expecting a situation like this. So for all of us, it's more or less maybe the first time in our life where we are not allowed to do what we really want to do. So we are not allowed to travel. We are not allowed to spend time outside here in a nice beer garden. So currently the sun is shining, which would be super nice. Today it's Father's Day in Germany, so you're not allowed to spend time outside with your friends, having a barbecue and whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, as said, a very very special time for us, but we as a company need also be flexible for you, and we understand a lot of things, but as said, we are not able to change everything. We try always our best that you do not have to pay more as you need. And this is what we can do, and as said, we will deal this super transparent all the time. We will inform you if there are special changes. But this is what we can guarantee for you.
Right. And Dom, towards the end, I also wanted to like quickly tell students about the DEGIS student association. I've put it on the screen now. Would you like to like tell the students something about it? Because with the value package, they're already getting the membership for that.
Yeah, sure. So of course I can give you a quick update what DEGIS is. DEGIS is an international student community in Germany to connect students with jobs. Also, you are able to apply for a scholarship, for example, because for us it is for Expatrio it is super necessary to make sure that people find and get connected with other people, because this can also destroy your heart if you are just spending time alone in your room, not having some friends or whatever. So this is super important to connect international people, and with DEGIS this is possible. As said, you can apply for scholarship. It was planned to have a big student summit in 2020 for the best international students. Let's see if this is possible during the current Corona situation. But I can also ask Alex. Alex is the managing director of Deges. If he would be free to tell you much more about Deges,
Yeah.
because as said, it's not my company.
Mm-hmm.
It's Alex. Alex is the managing director, and I'm pretty sure he can give you also a few hints. But what you can see, and this is quite nice, there are comparisons, for example, of the blocked account and things like this, and very detailed information you will find there. But the most important thing is that there is a community to bring international people together to make it, yeah, a nice exchange here in Germany, to find access to companies, also to nice speakers, and that you guys especially have the nice exchange with other people who already made those experience or are still in the process and making the experience living in a new country, living abroad from home. So this is why yeah, Deges is super important for the people, I guess.
Right. And I think one more question, which is like Alvin is asking, can students who are not currently members of DEGIS apply for the scholarship?
Um, yeah, this is a good question. So you have a guideline how to make the scholarship or how to apply for it, and in general, it is necessary to be an enrolled student.
Right.
So how to apply for DEGIS, I can quickly, so a few points, enrolled full-time, and things like this.
All right. But I think there will be some more like interesting like news about DEGIS that we will also be able to share in the upcoming next few weeks or like months. Let's see how the entire timeline looks like. Right, Dom. I think like, do you have like something else that you would like to share when this entire like situation is happening? How students should be kind of like taking care of themselves, or how some kind of tips or guidelines that you would like to share with us?
Stay safe, wear your masks, and wait. So I guess, as said, we are dealing currently super good here in Germany. Of course, we do not have this general access to our normal life, but this will be back. I'm pretty sure in a few months. We are waiting for you guys. We are waiting for you. We will have a great time together, I'm pretty sure. And hopefully we will also have a webinar where we do not have to do it like now. So where Bharat and I will sit next to each other.
Yes.
This is also a thing, but as said, stay safe. You and your families stay safe, and maybe we have to wait a few months, but this will be a very little special part in our whole life, and I'm pretty sure the time afterwards will be super interesting. And don't worry, as said, you can come to Germany. It's a super safe country here. We're dealing really good with the current situation, and from our side, as said, we're waiting for you. We're really looking forward to enjoy the time with you together.
Thanks a lot, Dom. We are waiting for you. I think that's like pretty much the key, and that you guys should be taking care of yourself. With this, Tom, I think I will thank you for joining in for the webinar and answering so many different kind of questions. To the students, I would say that whatever kind of information we have like talked about in this webinar, I'm going to go in the Facebook group and I'll make a quick summary so that you can also like go through it, and also some of the documents that we were like wanting to share. So all of that will be done in the Facebook group afterwards, so you can take a look there. Thanks again, Tom. That was really fun.
Thank you. You're welcome. And as said, stay safe, guys.
Perfect. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.